What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and, well, I got a little bit of information for you on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm being very facetious. It is very ugly out there, but I hope you're all enjoying your day. What a insane past couple months it has been, especially the last couple weeks getting ready for this draft. I don't even know what sleep is anymore. It's already been quite a long day. I feel like my old pap ass could use a nap. But, dude, we're ready for some information, right? Well, I've been breaking this stuff down, but a lot of people still seem very confused as to how this works. So, real quickly, want to go over this stuff, but I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that draft. Hopefully, you caught that breakdown. I'll be breaking down the undrafted free agents tonight, but appreciate each and every one of you tuning in here. So, let's go. Yo, my man, Twisted in the building. Appreciate you tuning in, man. It's going to be one hell of an off season. Let's go. And you know it, man. Trying to get people on board with what Howie is doing here. Doing my best to break down how this stuff works. So breaking down the money, breaking down the draft, everything I possibly can to show people what is about to happen, get them excited before the bandwagon fans, the media all jump aboard. We're ahead of the curve here. So I appreciate you guys joining in with me. And, dude, that excitement the last few days of all the players we got that we talked about, such excitement. I know I was running through walls, man. So let's go, baby. But we'll be talking about that later tonight. Appreciate you all tuning in. But let's go over this real fast here. So I'm going to give you the rookie draft pick cap hit. So you're going to hear the Eagles need $47 million. 28, it's 12. No, there's $8 million that you need. That is highly incorrect. I think what happens a lot of times is people take all of the cap hits of the rookies, they subtract it from the cap space, and that is not how it works in any way, shape, or form. So let's go over how it actually works. Let's take a look at the 4 draft picks that actually affect the Eagles' salary cap. So the guys below Sidney Brown, when it gets to Kelee Ringo, he only has like a $955,000 cap hit, I believe. So that what you're doing with these players is you're not subtracting from the cap space. What you're doing is you're subtracting that bottom 4 cap hits. You're replacing those guys. That's what you subtract from the cap space. So that replacement number you see here, guys, what you're doing is taking the cap hits from those 4 because they're all over $1 million here. And I think the next highest is like 988,000 after that. So these are the ones that are higher because, again, if you haven't seen any of my shows or heard me explain this, the salary cap consists of the top 51 players. So the highest 51 cap hits, that is what the salary cap consists of. Everybody else under that, they do not affect the salary cap. So what we're doing now is we brought in 4 guys, right? You just saw those 4 players right there. What we're doing is taking those bottom 4, talking about Jack Driscoll type guys, I think one of the Johnson, Fred was on there, something like guys like that. So you're replacing those bottom 4 and adding those 4 that I just showed you. So the way you do that, you add up those 4 salary cap hits, then you subtract the bottom 4 salary cap hits. That is the cap needed for those draft picks, $4.4 million. It's not 8, it's not 10, it's not 27, it's not 34. It is $4.4 million. Do not let them trick you out here. And I know some people are going to take these graphics and try to make them their own. Please, I've been seeing it all over all the social media platforms. When you take these things, listen to what I'm saying. Help the people in those chats understand what you're posting, because when you just start making things up and it gets bad out there. If you want, you could give me credit for my work and you could tag them, tag me, show them where to go to get this information. But well, that's up to you. But let's take a look at, with those rookie cap hits, what we're going to do with that money. You're going to take that 4.4, and that is what you subtract from the Eagles salary cap space. So we see the cap space here, 17.9 million. So subtract that 4.4, and you got a little bit over 13.5. If you were tuned in yesterday to the show, you heard me say, I think it's probably going to be about 13.5. Once we get DeAndre Swift's numbers, well, I got those numbers. I know what the cap is. It is $13.5 million. That's after you sign your rookie pick. So if the Eagles want to trade for Budda Baker, Devin White, Patrick Queen, whoever the hell they want, they can do it. Go check out that trade video. You can see all of their numbers, how much money the Eagles would need to bring those people on. So for me, I've tried to explain this over and over again, but I thought this would be a video that'd be good for some people to learn. And I'll be back in a little bit, and I'm going to break down how the salary cap works and how I got the salary cap number with DeAndre Swift's cap hit. So tune in back for that. But a lot of great free agents we'll be breaking down throughout the next week here. So cannot wait for this all season to continue here. A lot of people think this is the roster. It has to be, what you go into the season with. Nope, we can add anybody we want. So we shall see. I know the media said, you have to go for certain positions, but every year that's not how the draft works. The Eagles are always going to take best player available. So just don't even listen to what they say. Yo, my man, appreciate you. I'm glad people are in Howie Vision now because it was unbearable, Mark, last year to hear everybody say, fire Howie. He's the worst GM ever. I mean, look what he just did. So it's like with Hurts last year. Like, it was such a blessing when everybody finally became a fan, because sitting here trying to explain these things and people get mad at me when I'm just trying to educate them, it's so unbearable. So I hope that this was helpful to you. If anybody has any questions, any comments about any of the stuff that I just went over, please feel free to ask below. I'm going to pin that other video that explains where I got that cap space from. And then in that video, I'll explain the rookie draft, all that great stuff. So hope to see you then. I'll be back in a little bit. Hope you're having yourselves a great day, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!